Hi, boys and girls. All my kindergarten students, I miss you so much. Hello to everyone. So nice to meet you online. Today we are going to have a great lesson, and I will soon tell you what it's all about. I have a question for you at first, though. It says, how do you get to school? Think about it. Do you have the answer? That's right. Your mom or dad, auntie, granny, or someone brings you to school in the car, or the minivan, or the SUV, and you're all happy. You get there, and you don't have any worries about it. You don't have to walk to school in the hot sun. You don't get tired. But there are some children who do walk to school, and there are some who take the bus. And so we are happy when we do get a ride because, it's so tiring to walk far distances. And so transportation is what we are going to be talking about today. Do you know what transportation means? Right, did you get the answer? Perhaps you thought about it and you figured out that it probably means driving in the car to school. And that's part of it. Transportation, let's say that word. Transportation. What does it begin with? T. What's the sound for T? T. Transportation. Now, transportation is all about moving people or goods from one place to the next. Like as I said, when your mommy moves you from home, she brings you to school in the car, and she brings your book bag too. That's goods, right? Or a load. That's transportation. And when you go to the grocery, you also use the car, and you get your goods and you bring them in the car and you come back home. That's using the car as part of transportation. People use vehicles on land, on the water, and in the air. They use all different kinds of vehicles to transport goods and people. At this time, I want you to look at the video and then we'll discuss about it. It's going to show you about transportation on land, in the water, on the water, and in the air. Here we go.
Hi everyone. Today it's time we learn about ground transportation.
That means on the land.
Here's a bike. It has 2 wheels and we can move it by using these pedals. You can ride around the city with it or bike up a mountain. Here's a motorbike. It also has 2 wheels, but they are powered by a motor. A motorbike will whiz you around the city much faster. Don't forget to wear a helmet. This is a car. It's one of the most popular. It has 4 wheels and can fit your family. Let's go for a drive.
Are you ready?
Here's a van. It's similar to the car, but the trunk is much bigger. You can fill it up with things. This is a bus. Once you get on, the driver will take you and up to 50 more passengers. Let's go. This is a truck. It's used to take merchandise from one place to another. Let the adventure begin.
Have you ever been on a truck? Anyone?
Here's a train. It's pulled by a locomotive and connected with wagons. It needs tracks to ride on and pick up speed. It can go really fast.
Woo-hoo!
Let's review what we have just learned. Bike.
I'm sure most of you have your bike.
Motorbike. Car. Van. Bus. Truck. Train.
So
Great!
all these vehicles
Hi
travel on
everyone.
land.
Today it's time we learn about water transportation. A boat is mostly used in shallow water. A ship is bigger. It is used in wide rivers and seas. It can transport people or goods. The person in charge is the captain. Motorboats Sailboats are small and are mostly pumped with air. They have a small motor and are quite light. They can be used in rescues. Canoes are long and can fit very few people. You can move it along using the paddles. Careful, don't fall off. Sailboats are boats that move thanks to the wind in their sails. Pirates used to travel in these. Fun! This is jet ski. It's used to move very fast around the coast. It fits 1 or 2 people.
Sure looks like fun.
What about deeper down in the sea? We have submarines. It can travel underwater for months. This is a cruise ship. They're the biggest boats on the planet. They can travel very long distances. They usually transport goods and people. Let's review what we have learned. Boat. Ship. Motorboat. Canoe. Sailboat. Jet ski. Submarine. Cruise ship.
Give me a thumbs up if you've
Nicely
been on
done,
the ship.
sailor. Hi, everyone. Today it's time we learn about air transportation. This is a plane. It's really big and has been designed to travel long distances. We could go from London to Hong Kong and have a trip around the world.
I know most of you have been on the plane.
This is a small plane. It can only fit a small number of people. It can fly lower and closer to the ground. Here's a helicopter. It is able to fly thanks to its big propeller. It is placed just on top of the cabin. We use it when we need to rescue someone or when we want to move very fast from one place to another. This is a hot air balloon. It uses a gas that helps it fly. The passengers will travel in the basket. And last but not least is the rocket. These are designed to fly outside the Earth's atmosphere. Astronauts use them to go to the moon. They go super fast.
Super fast.
Let's review what we have just learned. Plane. Small plane. Helicopter. Hot air balloon.
Did you get it right? What's this
Rocket.
one? Rocket.
Great.
Great. You did a great job. Okay, boys and girls. I'm sure you learned a lot from the video. I'm sure that you can recognize some of the vehicles here for land travel, for air travel, and sea travel. We have the bike. You recognize that one from the video as well? The car, which you know a lot about. The truck. And on this side, do you know what that one is? It's a train. It's looking a bit different because you don't see all the wagons. And it's a steam engine. It's a train with a steam engine. Nowadays we have some fast trains, which I will show you in our next lesson. Here for the air travel, we have the plane, the helicopter. Do you know the last one? It's the hot air balloon. And what's this one? We are underwater now. We can use the big cruise ship. We don't really use the submarine, but the soldiers, they use the submarine. And scientists, they use the submarine. And then we have the nice little boat that some families use to go out in shallow water. But transportation is important because it saves time. If you have to walk, as I said, to go to some place, you would get tired, you would have to walk long. But all these vehicles help us to get to different places, help the goods to get to different places much faster. And so we are happy for all the vehicles that we can use to travel from one place to the next. Hurrah for transportation and the vehicles we use. Okay, boys and girls, here in this picture, in our homework for today, you have a train. And it's a train that people used long ago with the steam engine. You see the smoke coming out there, or the steam as it were. and it has all the little wagons. I want you to color it nicely. You can put a different color for each wagon, and you can color the wheels in dark brown and the train track. Also, color the grass, and you can write a sentence about traveling on the train. Perhaps you can say, the train carries people and goods to many places. Or you can choose your own sentence about the train and how useful it is. I hope that you will have a wonderful time. Your parents can help you with the spelling of the words, but I will also show you some of the words. And take time to color and do your best work. I appreciate that. You also have a different worksheet here with a table. It has land, air, and water. And you have different pictures of the vehicles, those that travel on land, those in the air, and those on the water. You can cut out the pictures and stick them on nicely. And this will be your second homework on transportation. I hope that the little words, you can read them, try to sound them out, but the pictures will be very helpful. Take your time again with gluing and coloring, and I'm sure everyone is going to do his or her best. Thank you. Okay, boys and girls, here are some transportation words. I want you to read the words with me. We'll sound some of them and try our best to read all of the words. I hope everyone can participate, so do your best. Here we have the word bicycle. The I doesn't say, it says I. Sickle, bicycle. This one, can you tell me what it is? Boat, boat. Airplane. Did you get it right? Put it together. Truck. This one is canoe. That's like the little boat that you paddle. This word is very easy for you. Train. Train. T-R-N. Train. This one looks long and hard, but I'm sure you can do it. Remember how I taught you? Do little bit by little bit. So, helicopter. Okay, let's try to do it. Helicopter. Helicopter. That's right. Car. I'm sure everybody can read this without my help. Can you read it? What's it? B-U-S. Bus. Bus. And what's the last one? It says hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. So these are our transportation words. You will see as part of your worksheet that I showed you. And the picture is there to help you to read the word and match in the correct place where each vehicle should go. Now when you get your homework sheet that talks about the train, you can color the train nicely and you can write the sentence. My sentence says, the train takes goods and people to many places. That's right. The train takes goods and people to many places. I hope you have fun with your worksheets, and I hope that everyone will write neatly. Remember to begin with uppercase letter and put a period at the end. Thank you.